In the last episode, we created a simple hello world example, as with anything that you do in any type of programming, right? Right. So today I want to go into let's talk about modules. Modules are very helpful. They allow you to incorporate some code, send attributes to it. So let's say that you have something that you always want to show on a page. You can use modules to do those things. Like, for example, one popular module I like to use is a state drop-down box. I then include it in my form, and I easily just pull in a select option box with all the states in it. I can pass in the selected state if I wanted to, things like that. Another thing that is very useful with modules, if we open up our last file, we have this typical HTML head title, basically your basic template structure. If you use modules, you can wrap it around your page, and you can make it so that you don't have to worry about constantly having to rewrite those things. If your website changes, you can usually just change one page, and it can change the look and feel. So we're going to go over that today. So let's create a new file. Let's make a directory. We'll call it includes. Why not? And let's make a module. If this so a module has an execution mode. And you can test for those. So an execution mode would be, for example, let's edit our index, get rid of all that stuff. So you go module template equals includes mod.cfm. That is your start execution mode. And then you like this, that is your closing or your end execution mode. You can do it like this. You can close it off like that. And that will only execute the start method. So if we go back into here, we'll edit the module, and let's say that for every single page, we want this type of format. Okay, and then we reload our index page. Oh, misspell execution. Always helpful to have things spelled right. So if we do a quick, let's view the page source. So we have the HTML, head, title, head, body, HTML, blah. It's all there. Even though all we had in our page was that. Okay, so what if you wanted to include a page title? You could either go like this, and you'd have to do that on every single page that you do, or we can go and add an attribute, right? So we'll call this welcome. So let's go to includes, and we'll insert a title, right? And that's attributes that title. So we're adding a title. It's good practice to use the CF param. So that you always, even if they don't pass the title in, you can send in a title. So we can do that. So now, oh, I forgot one thing. So if we go here and do an H1, because you don't see the title in the you don't see my title bar. So we'll do that. So we do that, and then we refresh. Invalid construct. We forgot a closing hash mark. That's not good. Sometimes my mind types faster than my fingers do. So let's refresh that. There we go. So I have welcome. So let's create another page, right? Let's make an about page. Actually, let's copy the index page. All right. So if we do this and then we change this to about, okay, and if we go to about.cfn, now we have an about page. Another interesting thing we can do is we can include a navigation. I mean, I think you can kind of understand what's going on, hopefully. So let's create a navigation here. Navigation, and we'll do aref equals index.cfm welcome. And then about. So if we click this, now we refresh, now we have a welcome, and we have an about. So you can understand that at the bottom, if you always wanted to have some information about you, copyright and copy. I will explain date format and functions later, but that will give you an idea. Oh, yeah, I didn't format it. Anyway, so you could do something like that, and it would be on every single one of your pages. But yeah, modules are wonderful. They're amazing things you can do. And so that way you don't have to constantly recreate the whole thing. You can change your whole website look and feel in one fell swoop, and you wouldn't have a problem. I use them a lot myself, actually. So yeah, and that's what you can do with modules. So happy coding, and we will talk to you later.